Welcome back in, everybody. This is part 5 of the MCU retrospective, where me, Bladen, and my partner Joe are rewatching the entirety of the MCU in release order, getting ready for the hype that is Avengers Secret Wars.
Hopefully.
Once again, hopefully hype. Hopefully it's good. I'm going to hand it over to my friend Joe. He is going to give a quick synopsis of the film, give a brief history on it, and then we'll get into the review. Joe?
Okay, so the world premiere of Captain America, the First Avenger, was held on July 19th, 2011 at the El Capitan Theater in Hollywood, California. The film was screened at the San Diego Comic-Con International on July 21st, 2011. It was commercially released in the United States and Canada on July 22nd, 2011. In the present day, scientists in the Arctic uncover an old aircraft with someone frozen inside and a circular shield. In March 1942, during World War II, Nazi Lieutenant General and Hydra leader Johann Schmidt steals a mysterious relic called the Tesseract, which possesses untold godly powers, from the town of Tonsberg in German-occupied Norway. That was not the best synopsis.
That was a really bad synopsis. They even mentioned Captain America?
Nope, they didn't. No, I mean, they mentioned him being frozen. I'll have to find a better one for next time.
Yeah. We basically see Steve Rogers, who's a scrawny kid, get injected with the super soldier serum and become the peak human specimen and become the greatest soldier who ever lived, also known as Captain America. Why am I not writing these synopses?
We really should just write.
Yeah, we should really just write them ourselves.
We'll write our own.
That was terrible.
That was really.
That
bad.
was really. Bad.
I should have just proofread it, but anyways. So yeah, Captain America: The First Avenger. Question 1: Is this a good movie?
This is a great movie. This is my favorite movie of the first phase. The best movie of the first phase.
Even including Avengers.
Even including Avengers. I think Avengers is a close second or third.
See, I think, for me, Captain America, the First Avenger, and Iron Man 1 are even. I think they're even.
Really?
Yeah.
I think this is better than Iron Man 1.
Do you have a hot take about Captain America, First Avenger?
No. I don't really have any. No.
My hot take is as much as I like Haley Atwell's character, I don't like her. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, they build up her character so much after, with, like, every Captain Carter thing that they do and all that. Like, I never felt like she needed that much more. Like, she gets her own show and everything, which has, like, 3 seasons. Like, she becomes Captain Britain and all the what-ifs and everything. Like, I feel like she didn't need that at all.
I would agree with you on that. I don't think that she really needed a whole show to herself. I haven't watched the show, so I don't know what they do in it.
Yeah.
But I don't think she needed her own show. I mean, I'm glad the actress got the work and everything, but I don't think the character was big enough to get their own show. And I definitely don't think the character was big enough to become Captain Carter. It should have only
been, like, maybe a small series. Like,
maybe like a 6-episode series. I don't know.
But
maybe the show's like fantastic and we're just yapping to yap.
Maybe that'll be something we'll watch in the future.
Maybe. But, who knows?
So yeah, good movie. I like it a lot. For me, I think it is pretty even with Iron Man 1. But we'll get closer to that on our later rankings. But yeah, no, I like this movie a lot. There's a lot of parts that I completely forgot were even in this movie. It's been a while since I've watched this one.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's a great movie.
It really is.
So, if you could change anything about this movie, would you?
I would change one thing, but I don't know how it would impact the movie. Bucky in this movie. Bucky's a very, very good character in this movie and in the MCU.
Yeah.
But that's not comic book Bucky. And I do kind of wish they did keep comic Bucky, where he's a kid who Captain America takes under his wing. I don't know how the movie would work in that case, because Bucky is a very, very vital part of the beginning.
I mean,
And I would also change the way he died.
Yeah, no, I would have left it more open, like
not even more open, just entirely different. I would have preferred it to be similar to how it was in Avengers: Earth's Mightiest Heroes.
Yeah,
where Bucky's the one who sacrifices himself in the plane, but Cap ends up getting frozen. I think that would have been really good, but it would have definitely impacted the later movies like Winter Soldier very differently. It would have made the ending of this movie very different too. It would have changed the whole movie, actually, if they had done that.
Yeah.
But I think it would have been a cool change. Maybe in an alternate universe that happened. But with what we got, still a very good movie, and I don't have any complaints about Bucky in this movie. I would have just changed him to be a little more comic accurate.
Yeah, no, I don't even know if I would have changed that, simply because, like, having a kid on the front line of battlefields...
Yeah, but that's like, meant to be the thing.
I know it's supposed to be the thing in the comics, because he has the super soldier serum, and he's young, but, like...
Bucky doesn't get the super soldier serum.
I thought he did.
No, he's just a regular
before
kid.
He was...
So, the origin of Bucky is basically... You know the Red Room with Black Widow?
Oh, yeah. No, you're right.
He's basically a child soldier who was born to be who was raised to be an assassin, but then Captain America... This is what I'm almost sure this is how it went down. Captain America found him, and then helped him enlist in the army, and then became sort of a Robin to... So how Robin is to Batman, Bucky was to Captain America.
Yeah. See, my thing is, I like their dynamic too much that
in this movie,
I wouldn't change it simply because I think the way they portray it in this movie is so good. Like
I would agree. I'm just saying that it would have been
them growing up together.
Yeah, I don't even think they would.
So well.
I don't think they would need to change it. I'm just saying it would have been cool if we had gotten a comic accurate Bucky.
Yeah, I guess.
Especially because the death of Bucky is sort of like a Jason Todd moment.
Yeah. It gives that
intensity to it, and I didn't really feel that in the movie. Or even just make Bucky's death a bigger deal. I know it is a big deal, but sort of the way it's handled is sort of just like out of nowhere. And I guess that was the point of it, is to show that in war people die, and they just die. It's not like a big drawn out thing, they just die.
See, I actually like that part, because as you said, it's a war, people just die.
Exactly, yeah.
So I like that part, and then after the train battle is done with, like, they have Arnim Zola in the interrogation room, and then it cuts to Captain America in the bombed bar that they had spent time at, and, like, it's showing, like, these are the effects of war. Like, these are the aftermath of things, and he's sitting there trying to get drunk, which he can't because of the super soldier serum, and, like, so I don't think it was done poorly, because its impact is shown beyond that one scene. Like, so you have that scene where he's sitting there and he's like, I'm just broken. Like, this is driving me, kind of thing. Like, so I see what you're coming from, but I don't agree.
Yeah, I could understand that. I don't even... Once again, I think it was done great in the movie. I would have just liked to see a more comic accurate Bucky, because I think comic Bucky is much cooler than movie Bucky.
In some comics. I wouldn't say in all the comics, but definitely in some of the comics. But for me personally, what would I have changed about this movie? I don't think I would have changed much. Maybe I would have given Howard Stark some more screen time. I think that's the only thing I would have changed. Maybe added an extra 10 minutes and had, like, maybe a scene where he's flirting with Haley Atwell's character a little bit more. Like, just to flesh him out a little bit, because, like, yeah, you see him later in the films, but it's not really Howard Stark because it's not the same actor and everything, and I really like the actor for Howard Stark in this movie, so I kind of wish that they had given him a little bit more time.
Yeah, I could see that too.
Which, I mean, maybe they did. There is the Agent Carter show, so I assume he's in that. It makes sense that he would be there. But yeah, that's, I think, the only thing I would have changed about this movie, except, like, take the names off the bombs. The English names.
Yeah, that was kind of dumb.
But
I would have also liked if maybe they had kept, like, Red Skull actually some characters actually speaking German. Because it kind of takes me out of the movie anytime they do that, where there's a character who's a certain ethnicity, but they just speak perfect English
See,
all the time.
I think what would have fixed that is if in the first scene where he's at the monastery and he's looking for the Tesseract, if they had done that scene in German and just had subtitles over it, I think that would have helped alleviate a lot of that.
Yeah.
Because it would have shown, like,
because
yeah,
there's
he speaks
no
English.
There's
and he
no
speaks
reason
German
for
kind of
him,
thing.
any of them, to be speaking
Yeah.
English in that scene.
Yeah, it should have been done completely subtitled in that scene, in my opinion. I mean, they subtitled, what, like a whole 10% of Iron Man 1, because every time they go back to the terrorists, like, they're not speaking English.
Exactly.
But, yeah. I see where you're coming from, and I definitely agree. That definitely should have been a little bit more focused on that. But yeah. Do you like when this was released, timeline-wise?
I do, now that I've watched it again. It is a very good lead into the Avengers.
I agree. I think last time we talked about it, I said that Iron Man 2 should have been released after. I think that Iron Man 2 should have come right before. I still think it should have come after Thor, but yes, I think Captain America is the perfect movie right before the Avengers. Just, even though Loki is the main villain, like, I think Captain America is a great lead into it.
Especially since it's called The First Avenger.
I mean, ignoring the title, like, yeah, no, it's just, it fits well, and, I mean, at this point, they're still being made by Paramount. I think up until, after Iron Man 3 is when it switches over to Disney.
I think so, yeah.
So, we only have 2 more movies that were made by Paramount.
Yep.
Which is kind of weird to think about, because everyone attributes its success to Disney, but
it started with Paramount.
It literally wasn't really made by Disney. Like, it didn't even get through its first phase with Disney.
The whole first phase was completed, and it was all done by Paramount.
Yeah, but
Paramount and Universal.
Yeah. I mean, Disney probably put some money towards it at some points, but yeah, for the most part, Paramount's the one who produced and funded most of the movie. Like,
yeah,
they got their name on the first 5-6 movies.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, I think timeline-wise, this one was just about perfect. Yeah. CGI.
The CGI in this movie held up really well.
There's like 1 or 2 scenes that it gets a little iffy. Like the scene where he's jumping looks really good, and then the explosion goes in front of him. I hate the way the explosion going in front of him looks, just because he doesn't light up at all, and the explosion literally like goes in front of him with no light.
I mean, you do see burns on his jacket when he gets back.
Yeah, but like, it wouldn't have been so hard to just like blow out the camera lens. Like, you could have just brightened the scene up as the explosion is coming up from the bottom of the screen. Like, it wouldn't have been that hard to do something like that, to do the fade out, rather than just doing the explosion.
While you were watching the movie, you said something about the flashbacks, how you didn't like them.
Oh, yeah. No, when the scientist...
You see the origin of Red Skull.
Yeah, Red Skull's origin. I mean, that wasn't bad CG. It was just...
poorly done.
It was just poorly planned out, I think. It probably was done as well as they were told to do it, so I wouldn't even say it's poorly done. I just think that it wasn't done well.
Yeah, I could see that too.
But yeah, otherwise, yeah, no, the CGI, the practical suits, like, I love this Captain
That's
America
how
suit.
you do a modern reimagining of a classic suit. Because Captain America in the comics has one of the most bombastic suits out of anybody. Like, if you look at like
scales and everything.
Yeah, if you
like,
look at like the Fantastic Four, sure, they're bombastic and everything, but they're all
but
wearing
it's still
just
simple.
They're all wearing just blue suits with a 4 on the front.
Yeah.
If you look at Hulk, he's just a big green guy with purple shorts.
Purple shorts.
If you look at who else is made? If you look at even Iron Man, it's really just a yellow. At the beginning too,
Yeah.
it was just a gold suit,
silver
gold
suit.
and silver
First
suit,
one,
and
Mark
that's
one.
it.
It's just a iron suit.
Yep. But Captain America, from his inception, was a very, very colorful, bright character. He's literally wearing the American flag as a suit.
Yeah.
And it would be so easy to mess that up in live action.
Oh, for sure. Which, I mean, we see
We
the
see
Avengers, in my opinion, because
or even the first Captain America movies, because there were 3
Yeah,
Captain
I mean,
America movies that came out before this.
yeah.
And
I mean, even in this one, they kind of show the exact same suit, where it's his performing suit.
Yeah,
like
we get 3 Captain America suits in this movie. We get the Captain America as the movie star paparazzi guy.
Yeah.
We get his first
soldier
suit, which is the zipped up leather jacket and the
with
helmet.
The blue underneath.
Yeah, and then we get this suit, which in my opinion is probably one of the best suits in the entire MCU. Just the way that they made it look so tactical and realistic, but also kept the heart of the comics. This is what they should have done with the 2000s X-Men. Like, you can make it tactical, but still keep the heart of the character. Like, with Wolverine, they could have made him look more tactical, but they could have also kept the mask and the yellow. With Cyclops, they could have kept the golden visor and the blue. Yeah. It's just very, very hard to make something look new and modern and realistic and tactical, while also keeping it very, very comic book looking and very true to the character in the comics. And I think they achieved that perfectly in this movie.
Even just the straps, because the straps go all the way down, but then when they reach the white on his suit, it turns to red to show that
it just
that
looks
lineup,
so good. It makes it look
so.
It makes it look like there's a reason for it being there.
Yeah. And man, no.
Could you imagine this movie if they just put Captain America in like a
his Avenger
black leather suit?
Just imagine if they even put him in his Avenger suit. This movie would have felt fake. This movie would have felt fake if he was in his Avengers.
I would agree with that, but the reason I think that wouldn't have worked is because of the setting we're in.
Oh, yeah,
I think that the Avengers suit works. I honestly don't dislike the Avengers Captain America suit. I think it's an okay suit. It's a fine suit. I think the reason that they put him in that is because, one, it's S.H.I.E.L.D. technology.
Yeah.
Which it's going to be sleek. I mean, if you even just look at the S.H.I.E.L.D. Uniforms, they're sleek, they're modern. And then when the Avengers are formed, Tony Stark.
But I would say put up a picture of like Maria Hill's outfit, and then put up Captain America's outfit for the Avengers. Like, they don't look like they're made by the same people.
I would disagree.
I don't know. I mean, we'll go more into that during the Avengers. We're just talking about this suit for right now.
Yeah.
But this suit
looks so good.
Fantastic.
So good. I'm so glad they brought it back in Winter Soldier 2.
Oh, I know.
That's one of the best, what's the word I'm thinking of? One of the best hints and nods to the past of the MCU that they do in the MCU.
Yes,
bringing back that suit. It's
such
a good suit.
Winter Soldier, we'll get to that one. One of my favorite MCU movies. But just both suits that he wears in Winter Soldier, both the stealth suit and this suit, like, they're so good. Like, whoever was costume designed for the Winter
Captain
Soldier,
America movies. Mm-hmm.
Man, it's so good. But yeah, there's fantastic suits and everything. Yeah. Any more CGI things or?
Little Steve.
People
say
crazy.
that it doesn't hold up. I think it holds up really well.
I completely agree. Like there's a problem in the MCU with like floating heads with like Iron Man and stuff. Like,
I don't get that at all.
You don't see that at all.
It looks like it just could be that's what Steve Rogers looks like. That's Steve Rogers. Like it looks like a regular guy.
A guy walking around. Like there's certain scenes where
it could
fake,
but at the end of the day it all looks fine.
A small person in an army suit, like
I think the only scene where Little Steve looks a little weird is, what is it, when he is the first scene we see him in, where he's in he's trying to sign up for the army for the 4th time.
4th time in that.
And he's shirtless in that, and that's the only scene where I can see people's complaints where it does look a little weird, just because it's jarring to see it for the first time, especially since you know what Chris Evans actually looks like. Just to see his face on that body. But once you see it get through the first scene, I'm not bothered by the CGI of Little Steve at all.
And I think maybe the most obvious place it is, but it's not even done poorly. Like, I think it still holds up, is the scene where he's sitting with Peggy in the car.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
You know it's not real, but it still looks good.
It looks
like,
really good, yeah.
You can tell it's not really, I almost said Chris Pratt. You know,
there are
Chris
three
Evans.
Chris's in.
You know,
the
it's
MCU.
not Chris Evans sitting in that car scene,
Mm-hmm.
but like it still looks good, kind of thing. Like
Yeah.
I think there was just maybe a little bit of tweaking they could have done to the face to fix it up a little bit, but like you can still tell that it's like top notch, honestly.
Yep.
In my opinion, anyways. But yeah, no, that one's a great one.
What's next on the agenda?
Next question. The characters. Do you think the characters are consistent?
Yeah. This is probably one of the most consistent movies that I've seen. The only thing that I could see people maybe make a complaint about is how the General does a full 180 on Steve Rogers, but also he proved himself to the General.
Like, that's not even inconsistent, because you see his walls breaking down. Like, Tommy Lee Jones does such a good job in this movie, but, like, from the grenade scene onwards, you can see him, like,
slowly developing
getting,
respect
like,
for the
hey,
guy. Yeah.
this guy's actually great, like, kind of thing.
Yep.
Like, all of his dislike for Steve is just completely wiped away by the rescue.
Yep. In the back of my mind, in like a little headcanon, I think the General survived up until Captain America came back, and then Cap went to go visit him somewhere. That's just a little headcanon I have.
Yeah, I mean, it would have made sense. Like, I'm trying to remember, did they have any reference to him?
No, they don't reference him at all after this movie.
I think he has a picture in Winter Soldier. Like,
he
in the base.
He could, yeah.
But I don't remember for sure if that's there or not.
Yep.
But yeah, no. I think the characters are done really well. I think Bucky's done really well. Peggy Carter, her character's done well. I love Red Skull. Hugo Weaving.
Oh yeah,
absolutely
Red Skull
nailed
is
this role.
the best villain of the first phase, other than maybe Loki.
Yeah,
but then again, it is kind of unfair because Loki does get 2 appearances in the first phase.
Loki gets 2 appearances, but like, just the Avengers movie alone, like, I think makes him a little bit better.
Second best.
But yes, no, Hugo Weaving as Red Skull is top.
Wasn't there a draft of the Avengers where Red Skull was the main villain? I thought I heard something.
There
about
was,
that.
I think, talks of making Red Skull the main villain. But I know that the first drafts were the Hulk was the main villain.
The Hulk being mind controlled by who? Loki?
Not even mind controlled. It was supposed to be like Hulk is literally on a rampage, and they recruit Ross to become Red Hulk, and then they use Ross, and
that would have
eventually, you have a Hulk outfight for the Avengers movie.
Yeah, that would have been interesting for sure.
Yeah, no. But we'll go more into that next week, cause
with the Avengers, cause
we'll do like a special episode for the Avengers, and we'll do like speculations and like what they plan differently. We'll maybe do deleted scenes for Avengers and stuff like that, and we'll go a lot more into and maybe we'll do either a separate episode or
we'll work it in. We'll probably just work it into the Avengers episode.
Yeah, and we'll do a speculation and theories on stuff that's coming. Like, we have Super Bowl coming soon, which will give us our first legitimate Doomsday trailer.
Doomsday trailer, brand new day.
Trailer.
What else?
Maybe Vision Quest.
Vision Quest, maybe. I could have swore there was another thing.
Yeah, but so we'll have a lot to talk about after the Avengers review. But yeah, no, it's a fantastic movie. CGI holds up. Characters are well done.
Say that again.
End credit scene is just the trailer for the Avengers. So, I mean, it wraps in very nicely to the Avengers. Yeah. It's literally just that next movie trailer. So, ranking this movie. I want to put it on the same level as Iron Man, but the question is, do I put it a little bit above or a little bit below Iron Man?
This is an S tier movie.
You think this
is an S tier movie?
I would put it at low S. If I have to put it in S tier, I would put it at low S.
I'll accept a low S, yeah.
And we need
because
to,
there are definitely movies coming that are much better than this, so I'd put it at a low S for now.
Yeah.
Because even the next two Captain America movies, I think, are better than this one. I think it only gets better with each movie.
Yeah. No, see, I mean, we'll get to it, but I think I like this one better than Civil War.
Really?
I think I do like this one better than Civil War.
Oh.
And I mean, Winter Soldier, in my opinion, is the best MCU movie, so.
Really?
Well, top 3.
Yeah, I'll take top 3.
Top 3 that gets interchanged between 3 movies.
Yeah, like you roll the dice on any certain day, and this Winter Soldier could definitely be my top movie.
Yeah, but yeah, no, fantastic movie. I definitely love this one.
Say that again.
This is gonna become your new thing.
No,
isn't it?
Listen. Here's the thing. We can actually see him now.
Yeah, now
we can
now
see
he's
him
in
this
frame.
time.
Now he's in frame, unlike
Hey,
last
would
time.
you look at this guy? That's a Fantastic Four movie reference.
Man,
is he good or what?
I kind of hope for Doomsday they do bring the Fantastic Four in, because then we can go back and watch those ones too. That'll be good for it.
Yeah.
Though honestly, when we get to Doomsday, I don't know where we'll be at watching these movies, but I kind of want to come back here and record right after watching.
For
Doomsday.
sure.
Like, yeah, for sure. Like that will be one of those.
Maybe if
movies
the
where
channel gets big enough, right after Doomsday, we'll just go live.
Maybe we'll go live. Maybe we'll do, like, depending on where we watch it. I assume if it works out, we'll watch it up in Wyndham. Maybe we can.
Yeah, probably at
the
the
owner
theater.
and
Yeah.
be like, hey, can we just sit and record for an hour?
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
we'll
yeah.
pay you a little bit, something like that, and just record there at the theater.
Mhm.
Like that would. Be
Yeah, so it's
really
literally
cool.
right after.
It would be really cool if we did it like in the theater itself
Yeah,
rather
yeah,
than
yeah.
in the
Yeah.
back. But that would be really cool to do. But yeah, so thoughts on the movie?
It's just a great movie. It's my favorite movie of Phase 1. Because of this movie, for a long time, Captain America was my favorite superhero. He was above Spider-Man, he was above Superman, Batman, everyone for a little bit. Captain America was for sure my favorite, and that's mostly because of this movie. I had this movie on DVD when I was a kid, and I burnt that thing out because of how many times I rewatched this movie.
Sure that.
It was a great time, and just revisiting it for the first time in maybe like 5 years.
Yeah, no,
It
honestly,
still
it's
holds
probably
up.
been about
It's
5
so
years
good.
for me too.
It's such a good movie.
It is really a great one. I think kind of goes back into what we were talking about, but like the character motivations for Steve are so good in this movie. Like,
absolutely.
You feel that connection to him, like I want to fight this war. Like I know that my friends, my family have fought and died in this war.
Mhm.
Like I can't do any less than that.
Okay,
kind
can
of
we
thing.
talk
Like,
about how this movie, one, has some of the best quotes in the entire MCU and some of the best shots in the entire MCU?
for sure.
Like the scene where Steve steps on the thing and he sees him like his up here
he's not,
in the soldier. He's not tall enough.
Yeah.
That's one of the greatest shots in the entire MCU, and somehow after this movie, it's worked its way into pretty much every single continuity of Captain America.
Yeah.
I remember I had a children's book that recapped the origins of a bunch of heroes. It had like Spider-Man, the Fantastic Four, Ant-Man, Daredevil, and that shot is literally just a full page in the book. It's such a good shot.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
And
then
you have the first encounter with Red Skull between Captain America and the platform
when
coming
they
away
separate
and the explosions going off underneath them.
Even a
that
jump.
scene's so
if
good.
you freeze frame about half of the shots in this, perfect background, perfect poster, perfect wallpaper. Like it's just got some of the best shots in the
it
MCU.
Definitely does. And that's why I'm willing to put it a little bit above Iron Man 1.
Because it goes just that extra mile.
It's got that little bit more, even though it's not as flashy, even though like the suit ups in Iron Man are still great. Like And admittedly,
And
the
are we-
suit-ups are fantastic.
The suit up in this movie,
In
where
this
we
suit-ups
see him
in
put the
here-
shield on his back, and then he comes through the door with the gun, and then we move the shield, and we see the full
Yeah,
suit
you
for the
get
first time.
that.
It's so
Yeah.
good.
It really is. This movie is great.
And I love how Steve Rogers has stage fright. Like, you see
At
him
first,
behind
yeah.
the thing, and he's like, I don't know if I can do this.
And you get the build of his character.
Yeah,
towards
like
becoming
you see
a
at the
performer.
beginning when he's in there, he's got to read off the lines off the shield, and then like a few more minutes into the montage, we see he's able to recite the lines easily.
Yeah, and it's such a good way to do, like, not that a lot of time has passed, but that he's growing. Like, he's growing his skills, like, he's not becoming a performer, but, like, he's essentially performing. Like, he's figured out how to do his performance kind of thing. Because, like, he still obviously believes in what he's telling these people, because, I mean, yeah, the bearer bonds did help the war, like, so...
Yeah. Could you imagine how many more bonds would have sold in the real World
In the
War
real
II
war.
if there was actually Captain America?
Yeah, no, there would have been a lot sold. But yeah, no, as you were saying,
Like,
so
if
many
I was
good
a child back then and I saw Captain America telling me to buy war bonds, I'm breaking up my piggy bank, putting all my money into it. I'm like, okay,
It's like, oh, I got $2 here. Go.
here, take them.
It's mine now. I got a bond.
Yep.
The cinematography, there's so many good scenes, as you're saying, the lines,
I can do this all day.
I can do this all day, don't be a perfect soldier, be a good man. Like, that line
hits
is so good.
hard.
That line.
And especially right
so
after Dr. What is it, Erskine?
Yeah.
Erskine dies, when Steve's, like, consoling him as he's dying, he points at his chest.
Yeah.
And that's just, like, telling him, stay a good man.
It's like, be a good man. Like, man. It's so many good parts in that.
You want to know one of my favorite lines from this movie? Did somebody get that kid a sandwich?
Someone get that kid a
Somebody
sandwich.
get that kid a sandwich?
Yeah. Yeah, there's so many good things. The foreshadowing, like, you see the different engine parts for the final
you
ship
see them trying to build the ship
different
in
things,
the thing, yeah.
Like, the different laboratories they take over, like, so good. The feeling at the end of the movie, like, that's so good. Even before the scene where he wakes up after being frozen, like...
The scene where the kid has the garbage can lid, that used to be... When I was younger, I was like, that's me.
Yeah.
I'm playing with that shield right now as I'm watching the end of the movie.
Yeah.
Like,
Such
it's
a good
such
scene.
a good
Like,
scene, such a good
you
movie.
have that sense of victory, but also the sense of loss. Like, it does such a good job of, like, this
when
war is
the
over
whole
kind
world
of
is
thing.
celebrating, but then you see the Howling Commandos and they're just like to Captain America.
Yeah, and then you got Peggy Carter's character, like, and yeah, no, it's just so good.
Such a good movie.
Like that
And then when the
ending
picture comes back in Endgame, when Steve's in the office,
scene is-
a lot of stuff. Also, this movie really ties together the entirety of the MCU with some of the small stuff it does. Like, I remember you made a comment during the movie about how the Hydra blasters sound like repulsor technology.
Yeah.
And it's, probably because the arc reactor was built probably using the same technology as those weapons. It makes sense.
You've got the
It brings
element
together
essentially
Thor.
is brought.
It brings
to
together
Iron Man
everything.
2
It brings
because of-
together Iron Man with the repulsor technology. It brings together Hulk with the super soldier serum. It brings together Thor with the Tesseract and everything.
yeah.
That's why I think this is the perfect movie to lead into Avengers, because it brings everything together and shows you how it all works together and how it all fits in with each other and how it's all really connected.
Yeah, and it just did a great job of that. Like, there's
A really great job, yeah.
there's no debating that this is definitely, if not the best of the first phase, like, it's definitely tied for first.
Oh, yeah.
And the more that we do talk about it, the more that I do agree. I think it is better than the first Iron Man.
Yeah.
Like,
It's just such a good movie.
and not to say anything bad about Iron Man. Like, I'd still give
No,
Man,
Iron Man's
like,
still a
9.
great movie. It's just...
This
something
one's
about
just
this. And I think it's also because it's not... At its heart, this is a movie about war and loss. And a man trying to stay true to himself in the worst times.
Yeah.
Like, it was so hard for soldiers back in World War II to stay good people, especially with some of the stuff that they had to
yeah.
do.
Like,
It's so
war
great
is an
that
awful thing. Like,
yeah, it's so great that we get to see the struggle of Steve Rogers trying to stay true to who he is. Because we even see, like you said, after Bucky died, he's trying to drown his sorrows
yeah.
at the bottom of a liquor bottle, but he can't get drunk. And that's what a lot of soldiers would do. They'd come back, they'd have PTSD, they'd feel bad about losing their friends, and they would just drink to get rid of the pain.
Yep.
I think that if Steve Rogers didn't have the super soldier serum and could get drunk, he'd probably become an alcoholic.
Just would have become the first Nightmare in a Bottle. Demon in a Bottle.
Demon in a Bottle.
Storyline.
Captain America's version, Nightmare in a Bottle.
But, yeah, no.
I think in the Ultimate Universe, Captain America is actually an alcoholic.
I mean,
I think that's a thing in that universe. Which that universe is a whole other pile of worms that we're not going to get into today.
that would be crazy to try and get into that in one video. That would have to be its own series of things.
Yeah.
Jeez. But, yeah, no. Fantastic movie.
See that?
Um,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not going to say it anymore.
A wonderful movie. That sounds wrong. That just sounds weird. But yeah,
An American movie.
An American movie. But so my thing is, I feel like the first two Captain America movies are not superhero movies.
No, they're not. This one's a war movie, and the second one's a spy thriller. Yeah.
Like they're
They're
the
films.
best, and they're some of the best movies that they have, and they're not superhero movies.
The Captain America trilogy is the best in the MCU. I would honestly say I think that the Captain America trilogy might be the best superhero trilogy ever.
It might be.
Because every other one kind of has a flop somewhere along the line. Like even The Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Dark Knight Rises doesn't really hold up to
like there's still
Batman
great
Begins
parts
and
in it,
Dark
but
Knight. But like First Avenger, S tier movie.
Yeah.
Winter Soldier, S tier movie. Civil War, S tier movie. They're all fantastic.
Yeah. Though I still think I like this one better than Civil War.
Yeah.
But we'll get to that one in its rankings, and maybe when we rewatch it, maybe we'll even put it lower. Who knows?
I got no idea.
But yeah, no, I loved it. It was really good to rewatch this one. Like, there's so much to like about this movie.
Yeah, and there's something about this movie too that just makes you feel patriotic. There's something about
For sure.
when the credits start rolling, you're like, man, I'm so happy that I live in the United States.
One thing we didn't touch on: the soundtrack. The
Oh
soundtrack
my god, it's so
good.
When he comes out of the machine and it just goes. Bah, 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 bah. It's so good.
It's like that simple trumpet, and then the strings come in behind it, and it's. I don't even know who composed this. Let me see if it's on the back here, because whoever composed this
is a genius.
So good. Music supervision, music by Alan Silvestri.
We're gonna have to. I'll look up what else he's done and put it on the screen. Yeah.
But man, that soundtrack slaps for this movie. And Winter Soldier soundtrack might be my favorite soundtrack out of the entire MCU.
Yep.
Like, and the Winter Soldier's theme alone, like, it fills you with that dread and everything. Man, we're getting too much into Winter Soldier.
Like, but trying to rope it back. But can we also talk about how funny this movie is at some points too?
It has some great parts.
Like the scene where Peggy Carter
touches.
It's like, can I like?
She goes to touch his peck,
and I'm like, that's a realistic reaction. Like if I saw Chris Evans
as
looking like that, I'd be like
3 foot skinny guy.
I wouldn't just reach out. I'd grab his muscle and be like, "Can you flex for me?" Like, dude,
you real?
Are you dead right now? Oh man.
Red Skull, his face, like the prosthetics for him.
Something out of Nightmares right there.
Yeah, like. I think mainly it's the cheekbones that sell it.
Yeah,
like,
and the missing nose too.
The missing nose
like
looks
you can
great.
even see it on here. It kind of like hooks underneath, so it's literally just his
like,
skeletal structure.
Yeah, and it looks so good. Like there's, I have the feeling that there's only a couple movies that are gonna get us gushing like this.
Yeah, and this is definitely one of them.
We didn't even gush this much over the first Iron Man.
No,
we gushed over the second Iron Man suit ups, but we didn't gush like over any of the movies yet.
But man, this movie just it's so good.
It really does. It does it. Like it hits you in everything. It hits you with
emotion. It can make you laugh, makes you cry. It can cause you to feel patriotic and cause you to think of things that you wouldn't even be thinking of. Like, what's the cost of war?
Yeah.
Like, I can't believe I'm thinking, what is the cost of a war in a superhero movie? And that's what this movie can do.
Yeah.
It's such a good film.
And
not even superhero movie, just a good film.
And see, that's one of the things I'm worried about for Doomsday, which, I mean, maybe we shouldn't get into here, but I'm worried that that's what they kind of want to go for, but I have the feeling they won't do it well in Doomsday.
Infinity War does that
Infinity
well,
War
where it
does
shows you
do
the
it
consequences.
And that's going to be probably another one of the ones that we gush over.
And now that,
Infinity War.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, so, Captain America, First Avenger.
Anything else you want to talk about?
I mean, could just keep talking
I could
for
keep
hours
talking
this
about
movie,
it.
But
It's
I
good.
think we've touched on just about everything that I did want to bring up.
Yeah, I just want to think for a second if there's anything I'm missing.
Yeah.
Oh, we get shown the first Human Torch in this, which is a cool
the
little
John
Easter egg,
Hammond, suit,
Mm-hmm. And then we see the Stark, what is it?
I mean, early repulsor technology.
When it was in
with
Iron Man
cars.
2. It was in Iron Man 2, the Stark Expo.
Yeah,
we see the first Stark Expo.
Which the CG there was really
Oh,
good.
yeah, when they're walking down the steps, I'm like...
And you've got the giant globe in the background.
And the fireworks and the Ferris. It looks so good.
It really did look good. And I mean, maybe it's more practical than we're thinking, but... If it's more practical than we're thinking, then they phenomenally did that. Like, it's fantastically done. Like, just all of it. And don't you dare say it.
I wasn't going to.
You wanted to. Don't even lie.
Yep. But man, there's just something about this movie that it hits me right.
Oh yeah.
I think it's the nostalgia too, because this used to be one of my favorite movies of all time.
But see, I don't have that nostalgia for it.
And you still think it's great?
I did like this movie when I first watched it, and the last couple times I watched it. But like rewatching it now, like especially with what we've had recently,
already seen, and what we're seeing now.
Yeah,
it just brings you back to a time where the priority wasn't making movies that will make $1 billion or appeal to everybody. It's about making a good film, and that's what I think we need to go back to.
Yeah, for sure. And see, that's the thing that they probably have lost, is that it doesn't have to bring in
everybody.
It doesn't have to bring in $1 billion on its opening weekend
just has
to be successful.
A good movie.
If
good
the
word
movie
of
is
mouth.
good, it will bring in that much money eventually, even if it's not all at once. And I think that's what they've suddenly started to strive for, is we need that instant amount.
That's what I've heard is happening with Wonder Man. A lot of people who have already watched it and have given it reviews say it's not going to be for everybody. It's not something that everyone's going to watch and everyone's going to like, but there's a lot of good word of mouth about it, and it sounds like it's a really good show.
Yeah,
and I'm going to check it out.
Yeah, I mean, well, I want to watch it just for Ben Kingsley, but but yeah, no, it's
maybe we'll watch it. Maybe we'll watch it right after we watch Iron Man 3, so we can see how the performance holds up.
I mean, maybe, but I wouldn't make a video about it.
No, I wouldn't make a video about it right after.
Simply because we don't even have our structure of how we'll do a show yet. If we do.
Yeah, we do have to figure that out, because Daredevil is coming soon, and we have to watch Daredevil.
Born Again Season 2.
Daredevil, no, not even that. Daredevil, the first season is coming up really soon in the MCU timeline, so we gotta figure out how to do that.
For it. Wasn't it right after The Dark World? That's when Season 1 started?
Yeah, I think so. I think they came out around the same time,
Yeah, so if we do, I mean, I think shows we should do as maybe their own special thing.
Maybe.
But, again, that's something we'll decide on.
We'll figure it out when we get to it. We'll cross that bridge.
But yeah.
Anything else you want to talk about?
No, I think we've gushed about this movie enough.
Alright. So that is the end of the fifth part of the MCU retrospective. Thank you all for watching. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. If you haven't already, like. And throw a comment our way. Tell us if you like what we're doing, if there's anything you would want to see us change. But with that, I think we're gonna close out.
If we get enough comments, we'll do like comment readings at the end of weekly videos.
Yeah, I mean, we could.
That could be a thing that we do.
Yep.
But
all right, well, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.